Singapore just posted its highest layoffs since 2020, and employment grew at the same time. Everyone's reading that as reassuring. See, jobs are fine. It's the opposite. Those two facts put together are the warning, and the people it's warning are the ones who feel safest. Here's the comfort everyone's taking. Layoffs went up, but employment still grew, and there are still more jobs than jobless people. So, we are fine, right? That's the wrong question, because it treats those two numbers as if one cancels the other. They don't. Look at who's actually being cut. It's not who you guess. The highest layoff rates are falling on PMETs, professionals, managers, executives, and the highest rise is among degree holders. The so-called safe path, study hard, get the qualification, get the white-collar job, is exactly where the X is landing. So employment grew isn't the all clear. For a lot of people, it's the sound of their specific chair being removed while the room stays full. So how can layoffs hit a multi-year high and employment still grow? Here's the dot nobody connects. Because they are not the same jobs. Companies aren't shrinking. They are swapping. They cut expensive, experienced roles and hire different ones. Cheaper, younger, or built around AI. Net headcount goes up, your particular role disappears. Read that carefully because it flips the whole headline. A rising employment number is not proof your job is safe. It can be the exact number that's replacing you, and that reframes what your salary actually is. It's one income stream, and it has a landlord, your employer, who is right now quietly restructuring the building. You don't own that stream, you rent it, and the rent can be cancelled in a meeting you're not invited to. Now, here's why this matters today, and I want to say it carefully. If you have just been retrenched, this video is not telling you to go invest. The opposite. Your first job is a cash buffer and stability. Markets can wait. This is aimed at a person who still has the income, because there's a cruel timing problem with money. The best moment to build a second income stream is when you don't need it yet. When you're still employed, still have savings to learn on, still come. And the worst moment to start is the month after you lost the first one, when you are frightened and every decision is driven by panic. The headline that made you feel safe, employment grew, is the exact moment the safe feeling is most dangerous. Because when you will put this off, the retrenched can't easily start. The employed won't. That gap is the whole problem. So what does a second stream actually mean? Not a side hustle that eats up your weekends, an income you own, not rent. From assets, learning how markets work, how to own US companies, how options can generate income in any direction, how property fits, not to get rich quick, to stop being a single point of failure. And the keyword is self-directed. You understand it and control it, instead of handing it to someone whose incentives aren't yours. That's a skill, it's learnable while you're still employed. And it's what I walk through in my free live masterclass. Register at spiking.com/masterclass. Now the honest part, and it's the most important thing here. Investing is not a safety net. It is risk. You can lose money in markets, and a second income stream can have a bad year exactly when your job does. They don't always move opposite each other. So this is not quit your job, and it's absolutely not invest your severance. If you've just been laid off, cash and stability come first. Full stop. Learning takes time and does not pay you next month. This is education, not advice. And nothing here is a recommendation to buy any assets. What it gives you is one honest idea. Depending on a single income stream you don't control is a risk too. And the calm moment while you are still employed is the only good time to do something about it. Now back to the headline. Highest layoffs since 2020, and employment grew, and the crowd heard, we are fine. Read the record and it says something sharper. Companies are swapping people out while the totals go up. The educated white-collar path is where it's landing, and the calmest looking month is the one where you will do nothing about it. The story is jobs are fine. The record is own a stream before you need it. That's the line between the crowd and the desk. If you are still got your income, that's not a reason to relax, it's the window. Start while it's calm. My free live masterclass is at spiking.com/masterclass. And the next time a jobs report tell you employment grew, don't ask if the economy is fine. Ask whether your own one income stream is owned or rented. That's the whole game.